all day. Yes, it's perfect timing for our vlogging.
Oh my god.
Which was nummy. What's up, AllNighter fans? Welcome to episode 3 of Up All Night. Up All Night. We've literally been up all night.
No, you haven't.
Almost. But then she had a friend call her and she, you know, and so I was like, I'll just... Today the topic is... Please don't judge me. I don't know the song. Do you know that song? Chris Brown.
Teach me, I can sing along. Please don't judge
It's when he was going through all that crap.
Right. Please don't judge me. Is that the fuck?
I won't judge. So today's breakfast menu comes from McDonald's.
Another one of our sponsors. They provided this breakfast free of charge. For you. For me. I was gonna say for me.
So,
why did we come up with this topic?
Yeah.
Okay, so last night...
She judged someone last night.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna freaking ease into it, you know, like...
She was judging people last night.
No, just, yeah, I did judge somebody last night, and that's a reason why we came up with the topic. Because I felt bad about it afterwards. But I don't know, do you think I should feel bad about it? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
No, yeah, I felt bad, a little bit bad about it. The way, I don't know, like, yeah.
I think it's just your tone, TBH.
That's
exactly what I said.
It's not what I said, it's how I said it.
Yeah, it's how you said it.
And that's why I feel like it was a judgment. So, my bad. So that's why we thought we'd talk about it today.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, I'm sure a lot of people have heard the lines, "You're so judgmental." Landry Satele. When I said that, all I thought straight away was Landry.
He hears that a lot because he's judges nothing. I love that.
Or it's like, why are you always judging me?
Why you always judging?
That's a wrong song, sis. It's why you always lie.
Oh, why you always lie? Yeah.
What's wrong with your song soundtrack today? It's out of whack.
You know, I've had like 2 hours sleep.
That's what happens when you judge. You just your focus is not there anymore, you know?
Here we go.
So let's talk about judgment. Okay, what is there good judgment? Is there such thing as a good judgment? Is there such a thing called good judgment?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I reckon yes, and all these people are like, no, everything's judging is judging. Get over yourselves.
Whoa, really? Get over yourselves. No.
Get over yourselves.
You know damn well you judge. No, it's just a habit. Like, it's just a habit. Like, it's not. I shouldn't say habit, but it's human nature. Like, when you meet people or like you see people, before you even say anything, you're judging them in your mind, right?
No.
Oh, shut up. She's so freaking perfect.
Everyone
out there that thinks that she thinks she's perfect, say I. Comment down below.
You see all my siblings like,
thumbs up.
To us, there is such a thing as a good judgment and a bad judgment.
How do you define
that?
Good judgment. Using it as a teaching opportunity rather than a turning away or like a, you know what I mean? Or like a saying it behind their back. If that makes sense. To other people.
Can you give us an example?
Like last night,
how you sit up behind your back?
Yeah, I did say it behind her back, but hey, I'll still say it to her face.
Sis!
I might still message her though, just to be like...
Yeah. Sure.
Like...
Well, then what about those people who are always like, but it's none of your business.
But that's the thing, you gotta ask, like, who does it affect, right? Or like, what this action or...
Then they'll say, that doesn't affect you. See?
But it does.
All the things that people say when they're offended.
Have you ever felt judged?
Yeah, I remember the time when we first moved in and you like...
Oh, here we go.
But it's true. You judged us.
Yeah, I did judge. Actually, we did judge you. before we knew you.
So like we knew that they were bad people.
But see, our judgment was we thought you were good people. Yeah. Like, as in, you know.
They like, thought that we were goody goods. And we just heard that they were not good.
Who'd you just hear from? I want to hear who.
The whole world.
The whole world? Jeez.
Including parents. Orcs.
You're not wrong. I don't blame you. I actually believe
But
that.
like to us, we didn't care. We honestly didn't care. We honestly did not care.
Neither
and it's because we knew what we were like for real. So I reckon with judging, it comes down to, is it a good thing for you to do? You know what I mean? No?
Well, it's like that saying, say what you mean and mean what you say, but don't be mean when you say it, which is so true. Because how you say it can like really change the delivery of what you're saying. And also I love that quote because it's true. I don't like mean things, you know. There's always better ways to say things and do things.
And that's why you didn't go up to her and talk to her about
it. Because the way I felt last night, I would have said it in a mean way.
Which would have offended her.
Which would have offended her, and yeah, she would have had the right to be offended. Everyone has to, you choose to be offended, but you know, the way I would have said it, I would have meant for her to be offended. Whereas in now, where I'm like, you know, I've been sort of hit by the humble stick.
This is the humble stick.
There's the humble stick. Since I've been hit by that, there's other ways I know that I can approach it. But I think that's the difference between good judgment versus bad judgment.
You know what I think? Friends, right? Friends have the responsibility.
All of us have them. Actually, that's not true.
Friends have the responsibility to do the good judgment, bad judgment thing. So if you see a friend and they're doing something they shouldn't do, you should tell them. Like, honestly, why is it that you don't tell them? Is you don't want to be the party people? Hey, gives a crap.
That's true. That's true. It's like,
oh,
sometimes you're scared to like tell someone that something's good for them because of how they'll react. Especially if you know them well. Because you know what ticks them off and what gets to them. But at the same time, they should know how you're coming at them. Like, you're not coming at them like all judgmental. You're saying it because you actually genuinely care. But because I feel like they think that they feel the guilt of what they're doing because they know that it's wrong. That's what gets them angry. It's not because of you saying it, but it's because you've reminded them that they know better. And who likes to be told what they already know? Right? Am I right? Am I right? Yes, Tisha, you're all right. So comment down below if I'm right. I'm kidding.
Comment down below to tell me that I'm right, because I know I'm right. That's what you're saying.
Oh shoot. I totally missed that.
So, okay. So, would you rather your friend be honest with you or just not say anything at all? If you knew your friend was messing around with someone else's man, would you be the hype girl or would you be the honest girl?
The honest girl.
I'd be like, yes, sis.
I can see that too. But at the same time, I know
that's terrible. Terrible advice.
But it's true, like
there are people out there
would rather
like,
not say it because they're like,
good girl.
Yeah.
If he's happy, yeah, he'll leave her for you.
Everyone obviously needs to learn the 80-20 rule because it's always the case where you go back to the 80.
Keep trying to tell your brothers about the 80-20 rule. The what? The 80-20 rule. In most cases, in marriage, you're only going to get 80% of what you need. That's it. No more, no less. Most times, 80%. Now, here comes this woman offering 20%. Now, 20% looks real good when you ain't getting it. But the problem is you're going to leave 80 thinking you're getting something better, and you end up with 20.
That makes perfect sense to me.
We have a real life example.
Drop names.
Let's get to 100 subscribers and we'll drop her name.
Sometimes I think some friends make the mistake of not being honest. about how their friends are acting. Right? So, like, if they're doing something dumb, don't be dumb with them.
Because, yeah.
Why you gotta be so dumb? What's that on?
Ah, Selena.
Yeah!
No, that wasn't why you gotta be so dumb. It's like, I just didn't know. Oh,
no, she's like, why you gotta be so dumb?
Nah,
she
that's not how she says it. It's like, oh, like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But,
no, you da-da-da-da-da.
I didn't think you'd be so dumb. Like, pushes him like.
No, she says, why you gotta be so dumb?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, find the scene. I'm gonna put it up. It's not those words. It's like something. But I didn't know you like you'd be this dumb or like so dumb or something. And she fully pushes him like this.
I love her.
I'm gonna be right.
I freaking love J-Lo.
Oh, she sounded. Hold on.
Can't even accept something great even when it's staring you in the face. I may not be streetwise and all that, but at least I know not to be that dumb.
Oh, at least I know not to be that dumb.
I may not be streetwise and all that, but at least I know not to be that dumb. Pushes him off. Anyways, I win. Anyway, what were we talking about before this whole Selena saga?
Why you gotta be so dumb? Don't be dumb with your friend.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah, your friends. Even your family.
I feel like for my family, we still kind of worry about how we are. Like, we still worry about being disappointment. But at the same time, we do know that we won't judge each other in that way. So, like, we have had heaps of serious talks. Hey, Tala. Yeah. Like, serious talks. Like, if something happens, if we find out something that's happened to someone in our family, and it's pretty serious, and it's one of those things that you just don't want other people to tell you first, and you kind of need to let other people know, we always have serious talks. We legit, like, message and Bumbula, we're like, we need a serious talk. We're at Institute, my cousin told me something, and I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And he's like, oh, I want to talk to cousins about it. I was like, bro, this is how it goes. This is how you plan it. Tell them Peta said meet us in the room. It's a serious talk. And that's it. And then we just had the serious ass talk. It was so funny. It was so freaking dramatic, but it's so good. But it's so good. Like, it honestly just kind of like reassures you that, okay, if other people look at me and they find out about it and they don't appreciate and love me still, I know that my family still love me. Do you think it's better to tell them to their face or message them?
Tell them to their face. What are you talking about, family?
Oh, just anyone.
Oh, see, it depends because
she's thinking about messaging.
No, it depends because it's like sometimes when you say something to their face,
you know that
they're not listening because they've already just gone defensive mode.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of people. Whereas if you send a message first, they have to read it.
How do you outline the message? One moment, please.
But like, what was I saying? How would you? Some people just can't do confrontation. So as soon as you say do the whole, oh, can I talk to you? And then you start to address the problem, they've already just gone like, oh, they're doing all their comebacks back at you before even listening and understanding what you're trying to say.
And put it on straight, not crooked like mine.
Opposite. Turn it around.
Why?
Because that's the part where the nose knob goes.
Up a bit. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, you did yours perfect.
Yeah, because she's perfect, remember?
Thanks. What a hater, eh? Alright, let's talk about judgment. Okay. Honestly, I think there are times where people just do it the wrong way, and then there are times where people do it the right way. But the thing is, it's the person that receives it. At the end of the day, that's how the judgment comes across. Like, you could have a good intention a lot of times, but people just take it the wrong way because they're not ready to hear it. See,
sometimes it's because you know people sometimes are just like, oh, why are you there? Like, because they think that they know each other like well enough to just say how they want to say it, but it doesn't matter sometimes. Like, you just all have to be sensitive because it may not seem like it, but some people are way more sensitive to the subject, like to the situation.
I reckon if people,
yeah, you will.
If the people who cared about those people would encourage and tell them, then I think...
Yeah, but people aren't telling you because they're judging you, but that's what you automatically think, like, oh, are you judging me? Or are you perfect? Or blah, blah, blah. But it's not even like that. But it's like, it's you know, it's equally as hard for people to tell people they care about what they're doing. Like, you know, like...
Do you know what I think is hard? I think something that's hard is when people go, you're perfect just because you don't do it. But it's like, we're living the same freaking life.
Yeah.
Like, we have to try and live it as righteous as we can too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
they just think, oh, because we don't do it, it's easy.
It's easy. But it's not. No, kidding. Now, obviously, there are some temptations which are a lot of things that we get tempted by. Like, everyone has different temptations and different weaknesses.
Everyone sins differently.
Exactly.
Food.
Like, food, right? Like, to us, that's part of the word of wisdom. But everyone always overlooks it because they don't want to hear about it. Like me, when they're like, word of wisdom. Oh, I'm drinking and smoking.
That's not all.
When deep down, it's drinking, smoking, and eating. Why do you... If I was living the word of wisdom properly...
True that.
I will have one chin. I have one chin, one double garage. Maybe is it called double garage?
What? What's a double garage?
2 nostrils, yours. They're like extra room in your nostril.
Oh.
Like
double garage. So mean. Who came up with that?
You know what it's
That's
about.
mean. That's mean.
It's actually something that people say.
See, she's judging.
Right. How about judgment in terms of who you're going to marry? Like, how do you judge someone?
I think everyone's judgmental with that.
This is me. Like I said, I just want someone who is really spiritual.
Who is perfect?
No, I mean someone who just loves going to church. Because you know, I love going to church. It's like
that wouldn't be bad. Like, I would love that, but yeah, I wouldn't.
That's all. Actively engaged and anxiously engaged.
I judged by... Remember the other night we played the game? If he's anything like my dad, then...
Oh, yeah.
That's cute.
Someone like my dad is literally someone who would say hi to everyone. Like, humble as hell. And
I guess like...
he always sees the good in people. He never saw the bad in people.
Yeah.
Even if people would say crap about him, he's just like, oh, they must be having a bad day.
Okay, but so if there was... Let's say, okay, for example... There was a return missionary who came off his mission. Oh, it doesn't necessarily have to be a return missionary. I just like using that scenario.
Okay, use it.
And he went off the tracks. But then he wanted to start making his way back. And he wanted you to help him.
I'd help him.
I'll help him.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
And but would you date somebody... That's not
judging already.
See what I mean?
No, okay.
And he asked like so, and you knew he was trying, and you saw.
Oh yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I will. I would. I would. If he was actually trying. If he was trying.
He was actually trying.
If he was actually trying. The only reason why I say that is because it's like why would you put yourself in that situation
to help someone else?
No, not to help someone else. If they're not trying, right? Like it's like so you can't help someone if they can't
help themselves.
Yeah, they can't help themselves. So if there was a guy that asked me out on a date and like he was a really good guy and he was actually trying to come back to church, yes, I will. But if I don't see, but the minute I see him not trying at all and he just wanted to go on a date, then I'll be like, what the heck are we doing? Because there's no progression in that. Like, do I want to just, be circling,
See, so you expect results?
No. The process.
You got to find value in the process.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Not just the result.
But that's the thing. If you are dating someone and you know throughout the process he is not even doing anything and he's not trying and he's not actually progressing in the process, then what?
Then
there is no progression in the process. It doesn't. You're not even moving.
But you're saying you would honestly give him a chance?
I would.
Because I've been wanting to set you up with somebody. I'm kidding.
No,
See?
that guy.
Huh?
That guy you're talking about.
The one that she danced with last night?
Yeah. Wait, you still have to tell us.
Oh, the guy that was saying told his mate about the girl with the glasses.
Oh, you still have to tell
Oh my gosh.
You can't. No, stop.
I was gonna ask. Okay.
I don't know the joke.
So yesterday, I danced with a guy.
Okay, judge. Oh yeah, go. Sorry, I just almost cut you off. My apologies. Just go on, tell you.
I danced with a guy, and straight away he asked me, how long have I been in the church for? Yeah. But I didn't hear him properly. I was like, huh? And he's like, have you been in the church forever? And I was like, yeah,
forever, ever?
I was like, forever, ever? Yeah, forever. And I was like, yeah, all my life I've been brought up in the church. And he's like, have you been away from the church at all? And I was like, no. I've always been an active member. And then straight away, I didn't say it. He said he's an outcast. And I was like, what? Why? And he said, because like he had been off for like 3 years or something like that, and he's trying to come back. And like to me, I'm like, I asked him.
You didn't go on and labeled yourself that.
I asked him. I was like, did someone label you that, or did you just give yourself that name? I honestly could see in his face that he was like really like excited and happy and stuff like that. And then when he started talking about how he wasn't as active and he's trying to come back, it was kind of like his self-esteem just went ruined. And it might be, I don't know, it might be because
give me his number, I'll help him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know his number.
We can come back together.
But he said he'll see me today, but I'm not there.
Sis, we're going.
No.
Come on! We just spoke about this.
I made a promise to my sissy. I'm going to.
But we just spoke about this.
No, I didn't.
We just literally said if there was a guy that was coming back to church. Did you not just talk about this?
If there was a guy that was coming back to church.
He is.
I'll help him.
Did he not make the effort? Coming to the dance last night? Maybe he just needs a friend.
He does. I think he's
Sorry about your head.
I can be his friend.
Judgment.
I've got so many pores.
About.
Do you?
Can I have a seat?
Look.
I have heaps too.
Whoa, I can't look at it.
Sis.
Oh my gosh.
Shiz, that's freaking
good, eh?
Did you take yours off?
Nah, but I can't wait now.
Yeah. I'm
excited.
And it's not even.
And they're white. They're not black paws. They're white paws.
Duh.
And it's deep.
Those are freaking deep. When was the last time you did your nose?
Oh man, mine's gonna be really bad because I have never.
Nah, I don't think.
But look at the middle. There's heaps in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Nah,
no, it is. I like it.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyways, guys, so judgment. I find that a lot of people who are trying to come back to church are the ones that get hit harder. Like, oh, why all of a sudden you're trying to like change?
Okay, yeah.
That happens a lot, and I feel like those people feel like they don't get the support that they need from the people
that they
used to kick it with.
See, when I came back, I had to literally tell my sisters and my cousins, like, I'm taking a break
and
from you
go happy,
because if I keep hanging around you guys on the weekends and stuff like that, I'm never gonna go where I want to go. Do you know what I mean? But I felt so bad like doing it. Like I honestly, and because they were my weekend, they were my weekend every week, and that's it. I wanted them to understand I'm not judging you because you guys still do it. I'm trying to be better.
Progress.
So in order for me to do that, I have to take myself out of the equation and plot myself somewhere that will help me reach my goals.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So now, like, you know, when they do stuff, like, and they want to go out and that, like, I'll go hang out for a bit, like, when they're just drinking, chilling, and then when it's time they'll go out, and then I'll go home.
I saw this post on Instagram and I thought it was so cool. And it says...
And it says...
Surround yourself with people that push you to do and be better. No drama or negativity. Just higher goals and higher motivation. Good times and positive energy. No jealousy or hate. Simply bringing out the absolute best in each other.
That's so true. I swear I've read that a million times.
So, yeah, like... Be the good friend that if you see someone that is trying their best, don't judge them just because of the fact that you're still doing it.
But even don't make a joke, because honestly, some jokes, like...
It just gets shit to the
like, haha, but man, it actually can...
hurt a soul.
It could hit somebody hard, you know?
It really
like,
does.
oh, maybe I'm not cut out for it. Or like, maybe I can't change. Or maybe I can't...
It's so true. A lot of people just give up. They're like...
Don't give up.
Oh, no, I can't do it because I still...
You can. Everyone can. Yeah. Everyone can do it.
But even those who haven't, like, whatever you do, don't be that person that drags them down with you.
Because it's like, you're not helping.
Yeah. Your friends will cater to you, I reckon.
Yeah, they really would. Like, your real friends will.
Can I take this off now? Lola, how do I take it off?
Slowly. Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, little ones. I'm trying to think what other, like, situations you feel judged. When you haven't been to church in ages.
I was going to say that.
And you can't... I hate when people do the whole... Oh, whoa, like they try to do the jokes like...
Oh, where have you been?
Oh, where have you been? Or like, oh my gosh, did the chapel burn down when you walked in? Like, there's some people that can take it, and then there's some people who are fully trying. And comments like that will really... They can really get to some people.
Because people work up their energy just to
They do.
There. Like,
you know, taking that step to just go to church is already a big enough step. And then to get there and people are doing the whole, whoa, she's at church, or whoa, he's at church. Like, it's not funny. Like, if anything, just be like, oh, it's good to see you. How you been? Like, you know, be welcoming.
I feel like I'm like that.
What?
Like, hello, it's so nice to see you.
Since when? I've never seen you such a liar. Hello, it's nice to see you. I'm like that because I know how it was. So every time I
always say hi, it's nice to see you.
Is she genuine though?
I'm always genuine. I'm honestly,
it's a Gemini thing. We're genuine Geminis.
Are you both Geminis?
Ew. Jealous, you're not a genuine Gemini. But yeah, if you see people that are making the effort, help them out. Say hello. Be welcoming.
Like, but honestly, you were coming back. Did I say hi?
Nah, you never said hi to me once.
Shame.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course she said hi to me.
I was like, Letitia Matoto.
She's Annette.
Yo, groans. But yeah, like it really can help someone. It could literally change the course of their day by a simple hello, a simple smile.
Hello. No, yeah. If people come to church, you know what I just hate. It's like, what is it so hard just to say hello and smile?
Yeah, that's true. And for those who are making the steps on coming back to church, and people don't come and say hello, don't worry about it. I'm sure they're thinking it, they just don't know how to awkwardly come up and do it sometimes.
Do you know what? Okay, I think a big advice to those who are trying to come back to church, come back for yourself.
Correct. Okay? Don't worry about what people say
or
what people
think. Don't go there because, you want to
Because at the end of the day, you're not going for them, you're going for yourself.
You're going for yourself.
But Satan will tell you, you know,
people should be friendly to you.
He will tell you that you better, like, you know, to let it get to you, to be like, yeah, you're not good enough, you'll never change, you can't do it, it's too hard, blah, blah, blah. He's a liar. Honestly, like, he's the biggest liar.
Sometimes it's just that people don't even realize that you're new because there's so many people that's coming in and out.
That's true.
So don't take it to heart.
Do you know what I love? What? I'm gonna be honest. Do you know what I love to see? People in the temple that have tattoos.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just the biggest reminder that
of a change.
And of a change. It really is. And like, I'm sure there's other people in the temple, like people that look at them like, oh, how did they get here? But it's like one of my favorite things because you can't really tell who's been through life and who hasn't. But when you see things like those little, like obviously there's other people out there that don't have tattoos who have been through life, but just little things like that, it's just like a reminder, like, man, like there's people every day trying to change, and like they've come a long way. No one knows everyone's struggle. Like, no one knows your struggles, only you know your struggles.
They only see the trouble.
They only see the trouble. Such a try. But that's literally one of my favorite things. I don't know why that's one of my, but I don't know, I just feel like,
I think it's because you're like proud of them.
yeah,
like,
that's it. I'm just like,
they had to go through a change.
They would have had to go through a change. Like, who would have thought I would be freaking, I still buzz out sometimes on myself.
Yeah, I buzz out all the time at yourself.
I know a lot of people back in the day used to judge the crap out of me.
Was it me?
All of that.
Was it me?
Yeah, you. Anybody. Like, now that I'm like,
anybody could do it.
Literally, no one would surprise me, because I honestly believe that anybody could do it. Anybody.
What if you can?
Pretty much. If, like...
See, this is my theory.
Oh, here we go.
We're going to
Guys,
do forever now.
So my theory is...
It's gonna stop. The video's gonna stop again, mate.
So Satan tempts you, right? And Heavenly Father allows for these things to happen, because it's part of us living this life is to be tempted and to be tried and stuff. So my theory is, I think one of the reasons why I haven't gone less active is because a lot of the challenges that other people have,
You wouldn't be able
I wouldn't
to.
be able to overcome it.
Whoa.
It'd be so hard. So that's my theory. Like, I just think, like, they give you what you're capable, like what your capacity.
Well, that's true, because Heavenly Father does. He'd never put you through something that he.
So that's
you
my
can't
theory.
Get over.
And that's
You weak asshole. I'm just kidding.
She just called me a weak ass.
Kidding. That could be a reason. We don't know yet, so that's for sure.
No, but at the same time, we still have the choice to make.
That's right. We
You know
have
what I
the
mean?
choice. Satan tempts us, but who says yes?
Because like, even though I didn't get tempted to do it, I could probably just drink it for the sake of socializing.
Yeah, that's true. But don't do that.
But I won't do that because.
But if you did, I would like to recommend not.
Smirnoffs. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I just think of it as a Smurf.
Lie.
Well, I think of that as a Smurf. So, one, you can judge righteously. Like, there is such a thing as good judgment and bad judgment. Two, be a good friend and be honest, right? Don't let your friends walk around.
Be honest with your friends so that they don't go out and get judged by everybody else.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Three, don't be offended. If people tell you something
for your own good and for your own benefit,
like, look past, like, maybe look for their intention, and if their intention is good, stop
before you say something that you'll regret, and think about why they're telling you. Okay?
That's right. And those who are telling them, make sure your intentions are right. Don't just do it because
remember to say what you mean what you say, but don't be mean.
Well,
freaking don't kill it, but don't be mean when you say it. Be kind.
Now, we just want to say thank you so much to all of our subscribers, all those who have liked our pages.
Super grateful.
Honestly, like, the comments that we've had, it's just so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And we really just wanted to say, like, it's just crazy to see how many people actually are thinking the same thing. Yeah. So hopefully you guys continue to be up all night with us as we go through this journey. And also like to shout out to our family and friends.
We love you guys. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for supporting us.
Actually, thanks for the support. My family, can you go and make YouTube accounts so you can subscribe to our channel?
Yeah, you actually have to make an account.
They don't think that they have to.
You can make sure you like,
share,
subscribe, and make sure you comment below. Alright, we are keen to hear more things from you. But just letting you know, we love you guys. Stay true to yourselves. Be honest and be good friends. And we'll see you.
Be good friends, guys. Be good friends.
Be good friends.
I think she meant make good choices.
Make good choices.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Bye.
Feelings so deep in my feelings. Notice ain't really like me.